The first time I saw the Infiniti QX60, it didn't just look like another SUV, it felt like a statement. The kind of car that quietly tells you it belongs to someone who values comfort, but still wants to be noticed without shouting for attention. And as I walked closer, the front grille caught the light in a way that made it feel almost alive, like the car had a personality of its own, confident but not aggressive. Premium, but not overly flashy. And that's where the journey really began, because owning or even just driving this car is not just about moving from one place to another, it's about the experience in between. Now, let's be real. When you sit inside, the first thing you notice is the comfort. The seats feel like they were designed for long conversations, long drives, and long memories, wrapped in soft leather that instantly gives you a sense of luxury. And the ambient lighting adds this calm, almost peaceful vibe that makes even city traffic feel less stressful. But at the same time, if you're someone who expects cutting-edge, futuristic tech everywhere, you might feel that Infiniti played it a bit safe here. It's modern, yes, but not mind-blowing, not revolutionary, more like refined and reliable rather than experimental. And that's where the honesty comes in, because while many brands try too hard to impress with flashy features, this car focuses more on balance. And that's both its strength and its weakness. Moving on to performance, when you press the accelerator, the response is smooth, not aggressive like a sports SUV, but confident enough to handle highways effortlessly. It doesn't scream power, it delivers it quietly, which is great for family drives, but might feel slightly underwhelming if you're chasing adrenaline. And that's something buyers need to understand clearly. This is not a racing machine. This is a comfort-first luxury SUV, and it does that job really well. Now, talking about practicality, the space inside is impressive, especially if you have a family. The third row is actually usable, not just there for show, and that makes a huge difference in real life. Grocery runs, road trips, airport pickups, everything feels easier. But again, honesty matters. Fuel efficiency is decent, but not extraordinary. You won't hate it, but you won't be amazed either. It sits somewhere in the middle, acceptable for its class, but not leading. And when it comes to exterior design, this is where the car wins hearts silently. It doesn't try to be overly bold, it chooses elegance over aggression, and that makes it age better compared to some competitors that look outdated after a year or two. However, some people might say it lacks that wow factor at first glance, and they wouldn't be entirely wrong, because this car is more about long-term satisfaction than instant excitement, and that's a rare approach in today's market. Another important thing is the driving feel. The suspension absorbs bumps beautifully, making rough roads feel smoother, which is a blessing, especially in cities where roads aren't perfect. But if you're someone who enjoys very sharp handling and sporty cornering, you might feel this car leans more toward comfort than performance. And again, it's a matter of preference, not a flaw. Now, let's talk about value, because at the end of the day, that's what matters the most. The Infiniti QX60 offers a premium experience, strong build quality, and reliable performance. But it sits in a competitive segment where rivals offer slightly more tech or slightly more power. So the real question becomes, what do you value more? If you want a peaceful, comfortable, elegant driving experience with a strong brand presence, this car makes perfect sense. But if you're chasing cutting-edge innovation or aggressive performance, you might want to explore other options. And that's the beauty of an honest review. It's not about saying the car is perfect, it's about understanding who it is perfect for. And in my opinion, this SUV is for someone who has moved past the need to impress others loudly and now prefers quiet confidence. Someone who enjoys the journey more than the destination. Someone who values comfort over chaos. And as I stepped out of the car after the drive, I realized something important. This isn't a car that tries to win you over in the first 5 minutes. It grows on you slowly, and once it does, it's hard to ignore. And maybe that's exactly what makes it special in a world full of noise and competition.